Dear students, welcome to our YouTube channel Chem Origin. This is Dr. Satish Kumar. Students, in our previous video module or in our video module 3 on solutions concept, we solve some numerical problems on molarity concept. In the present video module, in the video module 4, we can also solve some more models, some more numerical problems on molarity concept. So, how we can solve the problems? We can see. Now let us start our class. Students, next we can see another problem on molarity. So the problem is calculate the molarity of pure water whose density is 1 grams per ml. Students, in this problem only the water density is given. So we can find the weight of the water. So water. Now we can solve this problem in this way. So the problem is that calculate the molarity of pure water. So only water is the only component present in this solution. So problem number 8. So we can see the solution. Solution for this problem. Solution. So given density of the pure water. So given density of the water is equals to given density of the water is equals to 1 grams per ml. 1 gram per ml. So here you should consider the volume of the solution. You can consider, let us consider the volume of the solution. Let us consider the volume of the solution. The volume of the solution as volume of the solution or water. Volume of the water. Here only water, only the component in the given solution. Therefore volume of the water, let it be 1000 ml. 1000 ml is the volume of the water. So students, given density of the water, density is equals to 1 gram per ml, and the volume of the water V, volume of the water V is equals to 1000 ml. Students, we know the formula mass is equals to volume into density. Students, we know that mass is equals to volume into density. We know this relation. Volume into density. Mass is equals to volume into density. This relation we know, students, already. We know that mass is equals to volume into density. Therefore, from the above volume and density, we can find the mass of the solution. That implies mass of the solution is equals to volume of the solution. Volume of the solution into density. So here the solution is water only. Therefore mass of the water is equals to volume of the water or volume of the solution. Volume of the water into density of the water. Now we know that both volume and density of the water. Now the mass of the water is equals to, therefore mass of the water is equals to like this. So volume of the water is 1000 ml and density of water is 1 gram per ml. Therefore that equals to 1000 gram. 1000 gram is the mass of the water. So students, we know the mass of the water, and also we know that molecular mass or molecular weight. We know that molecular mass or molecular weight of the water is equals to molecular weight of the water. Molecular weight of the water is equals to 18 because H2O, formula for water is H2O. Therefore we know that molecular mass of the water is 18 grams per mole. Now we know both weight and molecular weight of the component water. Therefore molarity, therefore our desired molarity is equals to weight by molecular weight into 1 by V. Here 1 liter solution is used, therefore weight by molecular weight. So weight of the solution is 1000 gram by molecular weight is 18, and also volume is 1 liter. Volume is 1 liter, that equals to 1 by 1, that equals to 1 by 1, 1 by 1, that implies 1000 by 18. 1000 by 18 we can found the 1000 by 18. Therefore 1000 divided by 18 gave 55.55. 55.55. Therefore molarity of the pure water whose density is equals to 1 gram per ml is 55.55 m. 55.55 molar. 55.55 m. So in this way only density only given for a reaction, so for a problem we can easily found the molarity. Okay students, so we can see next problem. Calculate the quantity of sodium carbonate required to prepare 250 ml of 0.1 molar solution. So students, in this problem the volume of the solution is given as a 250 ml and the molarity of the solution is already given as 0.1 and the solute is sodium carbonate. So weight of the solute or weight of the sodium carbonate is we can found in this problem. So we solve this problem. Students, calculate the quantity of sodium carbonate anhydrous required to prepare 250 ml of 0.1 molar solution. Students, here anhydrous means moisture free, highly dry sodium carbonate. So don't bother about this term anhydrous. Anhydrous means completely dry or moisture free. So here students we can solve this problem. So solution for the given problem is like this. Solution for the given problem. Students, given volume of the solution, given volume of the solution is equals to 250 ml. Given volume of the solution, given volume of the solution V, given volume of the solution V is equals to 250 ml. 250 ml. Given volume of the solution V is equals to 250 ml. Similarly, given molarity of the solution, so molarity of the solution is also given as a 0.1 molar. Therefore molarity of the solution, molarity is denoted with capital M. Molarity of the solution is given as a 0.1, 0.1, and also here the solute, here the given solute is sodium carbonate. Students, we know that sodium carbonate, formula for sodium carbonate is Na2CO3 is the formula of sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate molecular formula is, we know that Na2CO3. Na2CO3 is the sodium carbonate molecular formula. Based on this we can easily found the molecular weight, molecular mass of the sodium carbonate. Therefore molecular weight or molecular mass of the sodium carbonate, molecular mass of the sodium carbonate or Na2CO3. Na2CO3 is equals to how much, students? 106. We can calculate easily. So 106 is the molecular mass of the sodium carbonate. 106 grams per mole. 106 grams per mole. Similarly, students, here the question is that we should find the weight of the solute, or we should find the weight of the Na2CO3 or mass of the Na2CO3 to prepare the given 0.1 molar solution. Therefore, weight of the Na2CO3 we should found in this problem. Weight of the Na2CO3. Students, we know molarity, volume and molecular mass. Molecular mass of the solute, that is nothing but small m. Therefore, from the formula of the molarity, students, we know that molarity of a solution, molarity is equals to weight by molecular weight into 1000 by V. This is the formula we already know. Weight by weight of the solute by molecular mass of the solute into 1000 by V. 1000 by V. So we can substitute on these values in the given equation. It becomes that equals to 0.1 is the molarity of the solution, and weight of the solute we should found, W we should found, and molecular mass of the solute, that is nothing but Na2CO3 is 106, and 1000 into volume of the solution is given as 250 ml. Therefore 1000 by 250. That implies, students, from this we can found the weight of the solute, that is nothing but weight of the Na2CO3. Weight of the Na2CO3. So weight of the Na2CO3, that is nothing but W. That is nothing but W. W we should found here. So W is equals to, from the above equation, weight of the solute Na2CO3, W is equals to 0.1 into 0.1 into 250, 0.1 into 106, 106, 0.1 into 106 into 250 by 1000, 250 by 1000. So this is the molarity, this is the molarity of the solution, this is the weight of the solution we can found here. Therefore this on simplification, what we get, students, we can calculate here. See, 0.1, 0.1 into 106 gave 10.6. This one multiply with 250, this one multiply with 250, we get 2650 divided by 1000. This one divided with 1000, we get the 2.65 grams. Therefore that equals to weight of the Na2CO3. Weight of the Na2CO3 is equals to 2.65 grams. 2.65 grams is the desired weight of the solute or weight of the Na2CO3. Therefore from this we conclude that 2.65 grams of 2.65 grams of sodium carbonate is required to prepare 250 ml of 0.1 molar solution. Hence we can write like this. We can write at the end of the problem like this. Therefore 2.65 grams, 2.65 grams of Na2CO3 is required to prepare the 250 ml of 0.1 molar solution. Okay students, I hope you understood this problem. We can see another problem. So next problem is the molarity of a glucose solution containing 36 grams of glucose per 400 ml of solution. So students, this problem is also another very easy problem to find the molarity. So this is the given problem. The molarity of a glucose solution containing 36 grams of glucose per 400 ml of solution. Students, in this problem, glucose is our solute. Therefore, here the weight of the solute, that is nothing but glucose, is given, and the volume of the solution is also given as a 400 ml. So we can easily solve. Given volume of the solution V is equals to 400 ml. 400 ml. So we should find the molarity of the solution. Students, in this problem, we should find the molarity of the solution. Here the solute is glucose. Students, we know the molecular formula. Molecular formula of glucose. Glucose molecular formula is C6H12 and O6. C6H12O6 is the molecular formula of glucose. C6H12O6. So on calculation of molecular mass of glucose is 180. 180 is the molecular mass of glucose. Therefore, molecular mass of glucose is molecular mass of glucose is 180. 180 is the molecular mass of glucose. Here the given weight of the glucose is equals to, weight of the glucose is given as a 36 grams. 36 grams is the given weight. Now the molarity of the solution. Molarity is equals to weight of the solute by molecular weight of the solute into 1000 by V. Here we should find the molarity. Molarity capital M is equals to weight of the glucose is given as a 36 grams and the molecular mass of the glucose is 180. 1000 by given volume of the solution equals to molarity M is equals to, this one simplifying we get 36 by 180. 36 by 180 into 1000 divided by 400. We get 0.5. Therefore molarity is equals to 0.5. Hence the molarity of the glucose solution containing 36 grams of glucose. Therefore we can write here, therefore the molarity of a glucose solution containing 36 grams of glucose per 400 ml of the solution is 0.5 molar. 0.5 molar. Okay students, so I hope you understood this problem. So very easy problem. Next we can see another problem. Next problem H3PO4 is a tribasic acid, means it has tribasic acid. It has 3 OH groups and one of its salt is NaH2PO4. What volume of 1 molar NaOH should be added to 12 grams of NaH2PO4, and the molecular weight of NaH2PO4 is given as 120. Okay, to exactly convert into Na3PO4. So students, this is also another easiest problem based on molarity. So students, H3PO4 is a tribasic acid. H3PO4 is given as it is a tribasic acid. This tribasic acid, one of its salt is NaH2PO4, sodium hydrogen phosphate. So NaH2PO4, this NaH2PO4, what volume of 1 molar NaOH should be added to 12 grams of NaH2PO4? 12 grams of NaH2PO4 to exactly convert into Na3PO4. Students, here the given equation, first of all we should write the given equation. So we can write like this. The given reaction is, from the given problem, the possible reaction is NaH2PO4. to the NaH2PO4, to the NaH2PO4, if we add NaOH, if we add NaOH, sodium hydroxide, it is converted into Na3PO4. This is the given problem. To the NaH2PO4, if we add sodium hydroxide, it is converted into Na3PO4, sodium phosphate, Na3PO4. So students, here the equation is not in a balanced way. See, in the reactants, so we know that students, these NaH2PO4 and NaOH, these are reactants. These are reactants. And the product is Na3PO4 from the given problem, but it is not in a balanced equation because in the reactants only 2 sodium atoms are present, whereas in the product 3 sodium atoms are present. So initially we should balance the given equation. Therefore here we can add 2, a coefficient 2 in front of the reactant sodium hydroxide. So students, here I can add 2. I can add a coefficient 2 in front of the sodium hydroxide. Now the sodium atoms are balanced. And if you see, what about the oxygen atoms? 4 plus 2, 6 oxygen atoms are there. But here in Na3PO4 only 4 oxygen atoms are present in the product, whereas there was no hydrogen atoms in the product side. See students, these are reactants. Initially we should balance the reactants and products. In the reactant side there are 2 plus 2, 4 hydrogen atoms, whereas in the product there was no hydrogen atoms. So to balance this equation, we should add water molecule. We should add water on the product side. Now the equation is balanced, and also we can add a coefficient 2 in front of the water. So see, now the balanced equation. This is the balanced equation for the given problem. NaH2PO4 on adding with sodium hydroxide, it gives the sodium phosphate Na3PO4 plus water. So students, the molecular weight of NaH2PO4 is given as a 120. Means 120, this reaction means it clearly shows that 120 grams, 120 grams of 120 grams of NaH2PO4 reacts with 2 into the molecular mass of sodium hydroxide, we know students, 40. So 2 into 40 grams of sodium hydroxide, that implies, that equals to 80 grams. 80 grams. So 120 grams of sodium hydrogen phosphate, sodium dihydrogen phosphate reacts with 80 grams of sodium hydroxide, produces Na3PO4 and water molecules, and 2 moles of water molecules. Here students, see, here 12 grams of NaH2PO4. So for 12 grams of NaH2PO4 we should add how much sodium hydroxide, students? From the above equation, for 12 grams of NaH2PO4 we should add 8 grams of NaH, 8 grams of NaOH. So the weight of the NaOH is 8 grams whenever the NaH2PO4 is 12 grams. For a 120 grams of NaH2PO4, we should add 80 grams of NaOH. For 12 grams of NaH2PO4, we should add 8 grams of NaOH. Therefore, weight of the NaOH, weight of the NaOH we should found as a weight of the NaOH is, we can identify it as 8 grams, and the volume and the molarity is given in the problem. Given molarity of the solution, as 1 molar solution. So molarity is given as a 1 for the above solution. Molarity is given. And also students, we know that the molecular mass of NaOH, the molecular mass of NaOH we know students. Therefore molecular weight or molecular mass of the NaOH is 40 grams. Therefore, we know the equation molarity is equals to weight by molecular weight into 1000 by V. Here given molarity is equals to 1 and weight or mass of the weight of the NaOH we can identify it as 8 grams and the molecular weight is 40,000 by we should found the V volume of the solution. Therefore, from this we can written as a volume V is equals to, from this we can written volume V is equals to 8 by 40 into 1000 by 1. 8 by 40 into 1000 by 1. This on simplification we get 8 by 40 into 8 by 40 into 1000, that equals to 200 ml. Therefore, students, the volume of the solution is 200 ml. Therefore 200 ml. Therefore, we can written like this. Therefore, 200 ml volume of the 1 molar NaOH should be added to 12 grams of NaH2PO4 to exactly convert into Na3PO4. Okay, students, I hope you understood this problem clear. Next problem, students. A solution contains 410.3 grams of H2SO4 per liter of solution at 20 degrees centigrade. Calculate the molarity of the solution. So, another easiest problem, students, we can solve here. So, a solution contains, we can write the problem. Given problem. So, this is maybe the problem number 12. Solution. A solution contains 410.3 grams of H2SO4 sulfuric acid per liter of solution at 20 degrees centigrade. Calculate the molarity of the solution. Therefore, students, here weight of the solute H2SO4 is given and the volume of the solution 1 liter also given. Volume of the solution given, weight of the solute is given and the solute is H2SO4. So, we can easily solve this problem. Given weight of the H2SO4 or weight of the solute, given weight of the solute, or you can write H2SO4, given weight of the H2SO4 is equals to 410.3 grams. 410.3 grams is the given weight of the H2SO4 and also volume of the solution. Volume of the solution is given like this, 1 liter. So, given volume of the solution, given volume of the solution V, capital V is equals to 1 liter, that equals to 1 liter. So students, we know that 1 liter means 1000 ml. Therefore, weight of the H2SO4 is 410.3 grams and given volume of the solution is 1000 ml. Students, we know the molecular mass of H2SO4. We know the molecular weight or molecular mass. So, molecular mass or molecular weight of H2SO4 is equals to, we can calculate. So, 2 into 1 atomic mass of hydrogen plus for sulfur 32 plus 4 into 16 because here 4 oxygen atoms are present. So 64 plus 32, 96 plus 98. Therefore, molecular weight of H2SO4 is find that 98 grams per mole. 98 grams per mole. So students, we know the weight of the H2SO4 and molecular mass or molecular weight of the H2SO4 98 grams per mole and the weight of the H2SO4 small w is equals to 410.3 grams and volume of the solution. Now the molarity, we know that molarity is equals to weight by molecular weight into 1000 by V. Here the weight is equals to 410.3 grams. That implies you can substitute here 410.3 grams by the molecular weight is 98 into 1000 by volume 1000 ml. That implies that equals to how much, students? On calculation we get like this. So that equals to, on simplification, that equals to, we can calculate 410.3 by 98. So this on calculation 410.3 divided by 98 gave 4.18. So 4.18 molar solution. Therefore, students, therefore 4.18 molar. Hence, we can write a solution contains. So, the molarity of the solution. Therefore, the molarity of the solution is equals to 4.18. Therefore, the molarity. Therefore, the molarity of the solution. Therefore, the molarity. Therefore, the molarity of the solution. The molarity of the solution is 4.18 molar. Is the molarity of the solution 4.18. 4.18 is the molarity of the solution. Okay, students. Next problem. 500 ml of glucose contain 6.02 into 10 to the power of 22 molecules. What is the concentration of the solution? So students, here number of molecules is given and the volume of the solution also given. So first we can write the problem. Given problem is, so the given problem is 500 ml of glucose solution contains 6.02 into 10 to the power of 22 molecules. So this is 10 to the power of 22 molecules. What is the concentration of the solution? Here the concentration is asking. So given volume of the solution, is equals to 500 ml, students. 500 ml is the given volume of the solution, and the number of molecules, number of glucose molecules, number of glucose molecules. Here the solute is glucose. Number of glucose molecules is given in this problem. Number of glucose molecules is equals to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 22. 10 to the power of 22 is the number of molecules present in a 500 ml of solution. Students, in this problem, the number of glucose molecules is given as a 6.02 into 10 to the power of 22. Students, we know that Avogadro number is equals to, we know that students, Avogadro number 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 is the Avogadro number. So Avogadro number of molecules means 1 mole. Avogadro number of molecules means 1 mole. But here in our given problem, the number of molecules is 6.02 into 10 to the power of 22. So students, for the sake of our convenience, you can multiply the given number of molecules, with multiply with 10 and divided with 10. So finally there was no change in the value. So 6.02 into 10 to the power of 22 is multiplied with 10 and divided by 10. We get that equals to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 by 10. This is the value for 6.02 into 10 to the power of 22 molecules we get. So this is the number of molecules for the given solution. So therefore 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 we can written as like this, that equals to 1 by 10 mole, 1 by 10 mole. So 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 means 1 mole. 6.02 into this you can written like this. So 1 by 10 mole, 1 by 10 mole, that equals to 0.1 mole is the concentration of the solution. 1 by 10, 1 by 10, that equals to 0.1 mole. Therefore students, 0.1 mole. So weight by molecular weight, that is number of moles we know. Therefore from the molarity equation, weight by molecular weight is nothing but number of moles. So here the number of moles is 0.1. That implies you can substitute these values 0.1 thousand by the volume of the solution is given as a 500 ml. Therefore 0.1 into 1000 by 500. Students, we know number of moles is nothing but weight by molecular weight. Students, we know that number of moles, this relation we already know students. Number of moles is equals to weight by molecular weight. So for any component we can calculate the number of moles with the formula weight by molecular weight of that component. So gives the number of moles. So in the above problem the number of moles we get 0.1, weight by molecular weight as a 0.1 into 1000 by 500, since the volume given is 500 ml. So this on calculation we get like this, 0.1 into 1000, 0.1 into 1000 we get 100 divided by 500, we get 0.2. Therefore the molarity of the solution is 0.2. Therefore the concentration of solution or the molarity of the solution is equals to 0.2 molar. So students, in this way you can solve the easily. So based on the molarity formula, molarity is equals to weight of the solute by molecular weight of the solute into 1000 by V, or you can also written molarity is equals to number of moles of solute. So molarity is equals to number of moles by 1000 by V in ml. So in this way a different type of molarity problems we can solve easily. Okay students, I hope you understood the different models of problems and molarity we deal these video modules. So in video module 4 and video module 3 we can solve the different model of numerical problems on molarity concept. So I hope students you understood very clearly. Okay students, thank you very much.